Video number 3 of the day. Y'all gonna get these over the course of a couple days, but this is over the course of one day for me. And I could just make one long video, but nah, because sometimes I don't upload consistently. Not even sometimes, I don't upload consistently. I really need to get a consistent upload schedule going. What I should have did, and I should have recorded them all in one segment and then like whatever, but it's not how it's laid out in my notes. I do it separately. I need to write in my notes how long I have to, how far in advance I post these too, because I don't want to double upload on the same day with a video that's old and a video that's new. It wouldn't work out. What was I going to talk about? I forgot that quick. Oh, you're broke. You are broke. You're broke and you don't even know it. You want to know why? Because you're in debt. You're broke because you're in debt. And just because you go to work, you get paid, and you have money in your bank account, you think you're not broke. You are broke. Because you have to give all your money away you don't have to, because you're only making minimum payments. I appreciate you. I see you. I'm going. This dude is like, as a truck. And like, apparently the debt I have is nothing compared to the debt all the other people got. They talking about $100,000, $200,000. I got $30,000 in credit card debt. Why do you have $30,000 in credit card debt? Why did you spend that money that you know you have to pay back? You're crazy. You're dumb. I have credit card debt, but it's from this month, not from last year. I only had the thing for about a year. You're broke. Why are you over here going to Fiji and you got $30,000 in credit card debt? That makes no sense. And thinking about it myself, I went somewhere when I was in debt and I had no business and I didn't even pay for all of it. All I did was pay for half the hotel and the rental car. That's all I paid for. My food was paid for, half my hotel was paid for, my plane ticket was paid for, so I guess the vacation was 80% not paid for. But still, the money I used, I could have put forth towards like my debt. I would probably be $1,000 less in debt. And considering I only have about $30K school, that would make a difference. A little bit. I'm telling you, man, you are broke. And the system wants you broke so they can steal your money. So they can steal your money. And it's not even stealing, because you letting them do it. They tell you, hey, you can have this money that you don't have up until this amount. And us, as the consumers and people who want things, we're like, oh, cool, I can spend this money and I can just worry about it later. No. You give somebody a credit card with $5,000 limit on it. Oh, I want the Switch too, but it costs $450. I ain't got $450, but I got a credit card though. And now you got this Switch 2 and $450 in debt. Don't ask me about percentages and how much it's going to be by the time you finish paying it off. You only do minimum payments, because I don't know, and I'm driving, and I'm not going to do any math right now, and I suck at mental math, but you're going to end up paying more than $450 for that Switch, honey, because of interest. Because that thing sit there, the longer you don't pay it, the more they go tax on. It's like, let me borrow $5. All right, every day you don't pay me, you owe me $5 more. That's 100% interest. I think if my math nerds in the comments or financial people will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's like 100% interest. That's just 100% increase. I don't know how interest works. I'm not a math person anymore. But if I had it on paper, maybe I could figure it out. But I digress. That's how interest is basically. You borrow money, and every single day or every single month or year, whatever the case may be, you don't pay it. Your amount increases by that percent. So if I borrow $5 from Jimmy, and then Jimmy's like, all right, every week, let's say, you don't pay me, you owe me $5 more. I don't pay Jimmy back for a month. I owe Jimmy $20 now, but I only borrowed $5. Yeah, but you made me wait a month for it. Run me my $20. Interest is killing you. It is killing you, sir. But y'all think it's great to have a credit card and to buy these fancy cars and junk with all this debt. And then you're buying stuff that don't even keep you rich. I don't know what that means yet. I'm going to keep it real. I don't know what that means yet. But as for cars, that's the one thing I do understand. You buy a car and you can't sell it for the same amount you bought it for because it's not worth that much anymore. Because you're using it every freaking day. People say don't buy a new car straight off the lot. The moment you drive it off that curb, hear that boom sound, you just lost $10,000 of your net worth. Y'all might not even know what that means. And I half know what it means. Someone just posted. That's Damien. I'm going to see what scooter trick he done did now. If he had a YouTube channel, I'd shout it out right now, but I don't know if he does. But your net worth is how much you make in a year from your job total, like when you do your taxes, that number, minus how much money you have in debt. So basically, anytime you're in debt, your net worth sucks. And you're in the negative. I don't understand people who have net worths above their salary, because how are you making all that much money? That's what I don't understand about net worths. But I do know that you're broke and you're wasting your time. You need to get out of debt. You need to get out of debt quickly. I'm speaking as someone who heard all this, and now I'm passing it on to y'all before I've even carried it out myself. But I promise y'all, I will be telling y'all everything about my journey as I go about paying off my debt and then trying to, I'm not going to say I'm going to be rich, because I don't want to be rich, but I do want to be, and I can't even say wealthy either, because I don't know if I want to be wealthy. I will build wealth so that when I'm old and I can't work, or when I'm old and I don't have to work, I won't have to work like certain family members who are old as dirt and still have to work. I'm not doing that, because I won't be able to move like I can now. And that's probably why people say, you're young, go hustle out. I don't want to hustle out. I want to be able to enjoy stuff, but I can't enjoy stuff because I ain't got no money. It's a paradox. It's a whole paradox. And I'm still adjusting my brain to wrap my head around this. Because you're young and you want to go do things while you're young so you can enjoy it properly, instead of when you're old, crusty, and decrepit. When you can't really do stuff like you used to. And it's effed up, but that's how it is, honestly. It's either you work now while you got the body for it, or you party now and got all this debt when you're old and decrepit and you have to work, and you can't work because your hip done blown out, or because you can't think straight because you got dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever the case may be. Then you really in trouble, because then you're basically throwing your whole life and your living situation onto somebody younger than you, your kids, your grandkids, your cousin, your whoever, because you made poor choices. And they're helping you because they feel bad and they don't have to. You are grown and you have enough sense to know whatever. If no one told you, I'm sorry for you. But somebody is telling you now, so there's no excuse at all. This is in the back of your brain. You can think I'm ludicrous, you can think I'm crazy, whatever the case may be. But I promise you, I will have no debt before 2030. Shoot, I will have no debt before 2027. I will be out of debt by next year. I promise you I will not have any debt next year. I promise you I won't. I won't. Will I have built up an emergency fund and all that stuff worthy of for me? I don't know. But I will not have any debt by next year. I can promise you that much. There will be no debt associated with my name. This car better last me a good while, until at least 2030. But I will not have any debt. I promise you I will not have any debt. At all. This video is going kind of long, but now I'm just making a proclamation. I'm not going to have any debt. I'm not. And you shouldn't either. And don't go back into debt. Don't lease cars, you bozo, paying money for a car payment for the rest of your freaking life to have a newer car. Buy used cars. I don't know what that means either. I'm scared. I done leased this. We didn't lease this car. We bought this car, but like it's on a loan. If I could do this again, and I could buy this car for as much as I did, but I just had it in savings, I would totally do that. I would totally do that in a heartbeat. In a freaking heartbeat. But you gotta do research for that to work out. Either way, that is B. You're broke. Stop going out. Stop eating out. Stop trying to go on vacation. You shouldn't be anywhere unless you're working. You need to be working double the amount of time, if not triple the amount of time you work now, if feasibly possible. I work 30 hours a week. I can definitely finesse more than that. I can definitely finesse more than that. I don't know how, but I definitely can. And I encourage you to do the same. I pray for nothing but victory and prosperity over your life. And we will have updates on my hand. If y'all don't believe me, if y'all want to understand more about that, I can definitely direct y'all to some channels and to some things that will help y'all out. The things that help me out. Because not everybody out there is trying to help you. Some people want to sell you a course. Some people want to sell you a course. They want to push something at you that's not free. If all you got to do is give your email, make a jank email that you're not going to check, and sign up for whatever free thing they're going to give you, because free is free. Somebody that's trying to sell me a course, I don't trust you. Because all you want to do is all you doing is trying to get my money so you can build whatever small business you got. And I'm not mad at you, because do what you got to do, make that money. But don't get it from me, the poor people. Because half of y'all don't even help out. You give us a thing that you don't even... That's a whole nother rant that I could talk about. But we home. I'm not doing that. I got stuff to do, and I got a deadline to meet, and I got a muffin to eat. I love y'all. Stay humble. This is going to be like 3 different videos over the course of like a week. Back to y'all later.